going to be mid one Pangolier, Thompson on the Ember, and Samael Sven. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, one thing I would say about Unholy's draft
for OG, already looking good. Sucks on the bottom lane. I love the build on him. Headress, Tango, and the Branch. So he just wants to buff up his Pangolier because they know they will get harassed on the bottom lane a lot from the Bear and from this Grimstroke, Stroke of Fate.
Yeah, look at this. They're just bullying this Spirit Bear down once again. Not being nice to poor old Mr. Panda. They know who the big threat is in this lane. They're trying to deal with it as efficiently as possible to start things off. Then when the Sacs are in a very aggressive start to the lane. Meanwhile at mid, it's going to be Void Spirit versus Ember Spirit. This is a matchup and a half. Noob's got the Resonant Pulse. Thompson's got the Flame Guard. Noob's got the Aether Remnant. Thompson's got Searing Chains. It's a strange matchup to say the least. And yeah, actually getting busy on it right now. Void Spirit, he might get this kill here. Thompson, he pops a Fairy Fire, and there's out of spells on the Void Spirit to keep on chasing this. Now Thompson hits level 2, gives him a little bit of safety with the Flame Guard. Yeah, Noob coming forward, trying to cancel out that salve, but will be unable to do so. Thompson playing it nicely.
Does Void Spirit remind you kind of Dazzle set, the weapon that he has? I don't know, I'm just getting that vibe from Void Spirit.
Yeah, I can see it. Dazzle's definitely got something like that. He's not a particularly original hero, is he? I like how they gave, when they released these two heroes, they gave like the... You know, that seems like we're good to go. One says sec please, one says G whenever, and it looks like we are G'ing whenever. Looks like Noob will... Oh, no, it won't. No-Tail actually comes in to steal the regen rune. Thank God as well, because that would have been awful for Thompson to play into. And now, of course, there's those blocks, as always, allowing Thompson to come over. He's got a Flight of Fist as well. Yeah, they've got it. No-Tail with the rotations, denying the regen rune and finding a kill as well. Damn, this news profit's scary.
Well, it's scary if you have
Radix held on up at
like
top.
That.
Ooh, nearly brings him down. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, that was insane. He's just been on point all game with these treants. I'm gonna get the courier as well. Yes, he can. Thank you very much. Neek was mad, but he can't do much about it.
Well, the problem is they don't have mana on the top. Mana burn creep from Doom, one of the best ones you can get. Level 1. 100 mana burn for only 50. You'll take that trade anytime.
Yeah, delicious. Sweet, delicious creep spells. And meanwhile, down at bottom, Frost having to send his bear back to base again, it looks like here. Ooh, nice Stroke of Fate from Mechanart. That's doing quite a lot of damage there, mid one, down to about half HP. But they've also managed to get this bear down to below half HP again. It looks like Frost is not allowed to summon his bear right now. In fact, they're going for the kill here, and they're going to grab it.
300.
Saxa finds it. Yeah, I don't know how Saxa got that, considering mid one was mid-swashbuckle, but a well-timed right-click from Saxa. He's in the money right now. What's he got coming out to him? Oh yeah, lovely pair of brown boots. They'll look great in those.
Uproot and after them!
All these two guys at mid just brawling it out with their shields. I can't do damage to you, you can't do damage to me, although it seems like Thompson can do damage to the... Just want to point out the bounty rune, currently in the Radiant side of the map.
Yeah, no,
it
pick that up.
3 for 1, but it's actually 2 for 1. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe they're just letting it age. Maybe they're going to go and grab it at 4 minutes.
Diving man.
5. Oh, they're going for this right now. Double damage on Thompson's trying to open up for a kill onto Noob here, but Noob, he's playing it well. He jumps through the trees and then goes back for the creeps. Mechanart TP's in, so they're saying, well, this is just as good a target as any. Thompson going to dodge out the stun, but finishing off this kill might be tricky, and he's going to turn around and get a Stroke of Fate, so Mechanart will bring down No-Tail with him. Thompson should be okay, though, as he runs off to the side. And yeah, the bounty route, no one's going to make it there in time. Saxon's like, wait a minute, guys. We did not take this.
Bounty. Sadly, it doesn't increase over time, so they might have been saving it in the previous patches. It doesn't work anymore. Still, some gold lost. Thompson.
Yeah, he's found Nikwa here, hasn't he? He's just trying to get some creeps. Thankfully, the Doom is very, very tanky, and with his ice armor as well, going to make it very hard for the M Spirit to chase him down there. Of course, does proc on the Sleight of Fist hit.
Top lane, Rajik's doing extremely good. Pretty much same CS as Sven right now. Has phase boots finished, just needs to use the courier. Will put a lot of pressure, but on the bottom lane, seems like Lone Druid will drop. One more hit from Nature's Prophet will do the job.
Yeah, more than just a bear this time. Also the hero himself going down as well. Luckily, he does have a bear when he respawns, so that's one nice little respite. He has been losing that Panda a lot down in the bottom lane. There's a reason they're endangered. That's because mid 1 and Saxa keep on killing them. Yeah, feels like a tricky lane down at bottom as Pangolier is really controlling things up to start things off. And, well, in they go with the stun out onto mid 1. Yeah, they're really bringing them down low here, but unfortunately can't finish the job. And Saxa, meanwhile, is just getting all up in their faces with a nice 2-man fear. Gonna send them back, protecting Frost, but his bear might still be vulnerable, but they don't have the damage to finish off that little panda bear. Meanwhile, mid 1's getting very low in this lane. Stroke of Fates from Ekanat are on point. He can't run away either because there's these damn treants in the way.
Mid one's having a good time on the bottom. Decides to go for a fast Javelin with the Orb of Venom. Extra slow, especially if he procs the lucky shot. So that's gonna be a lot of kill potential. But he needs to bring some regen. See if he's bringing any. Yeah, there's the flask on the courier.
They're losing their tower up on top though, OG. This one's just straight up gonna go down. Nikwa and Rajix, they just killed this one. Sumail, he seems to see this coming as he's gone 3 points in the Great Cleave and just run to the jungle straight away. Who needs lanes anyway?
Oh, the deny on the bottom lane. He denied the bear 300 gold. That's more than they would get for a hero kill. And I love what Nico did on the top lane with the frost armor. He used it on the creeps to keep them alive so they can get the tower in time. It's all about those little plays, you know.
Yeah, the micro plays. Get that efficiency in. That's what it's about. It seems like they want to take a tower of their own here. Saxa and mid 1 just constantly pushing in this wave. Frost cowering in the trees. He waits for his bear to come back. 16 seconds that is going to be. And Rajix is making his way over. He's got himself phase boots, bracer, and he can duel No-Tail. He gets too close here, and he's going to go for this one. There's the ink shot coming in as well, but he's struggling for a hard to find a target now. Mid 1 jumps himself away. No-Tail just straight up TPing away. Rajix cannot find a hero. Okay, here we go. Void Spirits come in. There should be Saxa dead. I'm not sure they're going to get the duel for it. No, and Saxa's actually going to turn around with the lift, throw them back, but unfortunately the Astral step forward. That'll put an end to Saxa.
I guess he didn't expect Remnant, and he was hesitating there because he wanted to get the dual damage on either Pangolier or get the dual damage from Nature's Prophet, but was kind of slow. Like sometimes it's better to just to get a kill on a good target, and that target would definitely be Pangolier because he's you know, he's their core.
Yeah, but one of the dual damage, and instead got neither Pango nor the dual damage. No-Tail picking up an early smoke here as well in his stash. We'll see how he uses that one as he's fighting with Nikwa for the creeps right now. But Nikwa's just like, yeah, he's just gonna fight him. Pops the Scorched Earth, pops the Infernal Blade, but No-Tail just comes in and keeps on attacking the creeps. What an annoying guy.
I don't think Lone Druid will be that popular of a pick anymore. I loved him in the previous patch where you could just put all the items that you don't want on the Spirit Bear.
Thompson can't seem to quite finish off this. Oh, yes, never mind, he can. He's got the Sleight of Fist, 4 points in it. That is more than enough damage, and now he's got himself a Remnant away. He's going to play around with his bear for a little bit here. Does stand a risk of getting rooted up, so now he jumps himself away, but Frost is still chasing. He has got another Remnant, throws it up to the high ground, going to run it one way. Remnant still in the other. There's a Void Spirit camping him here as well. And he's just going to go ahead and take the outpost. Why not? 10 minutes coming up in just a second. Meanwhile, have they been able to take 2? No, they've not. No-Tail in mid 1, able to take their returning outpost here. Might even get themselves a kill onto Rajix here. Rajix throws down the pressing attack. Not sure how much health he's got. Well, he's got enough, especially with Nikwa turning up and bodying OG. Tell him to get away. Get off my friend, says Nikwa.
Classic disarm. Also, the Javelin proc, No-Tail come back, block him for me so I can get the last hit. There it is. One hit will do the job.
Saxa will be coming over for the XP as well. Meanwhile, oh, Wrath of Nature just pops the poor old Ekanat up in the top lane. What was that? That was a ton of damage.
He was trying to man up, fight against the Ember Spirit. I think Void Spirit needs to be more active on Unholy side.
damage.
Like, he's their playmaker. Legion Commander has a lot of farm at the moment, but doesn't have the hero to play with. Like, that's not a lone druid. Grimstroke still under leveled a bit. He's only level 5 at the moment. Doom also not level 6. I'm not sure if he bought the dome. Check. No courier with the tome.
I just love that Samael's just ditched this game. He's just not playing. He's in the jungle straight away, and he's doing great. Fantastic net worth so far on him.
He's just doing Swen things. Has that Mask of Madness, the classic. Has Yasha queued up.
Oh, Rajig's on the run. The Sprout comes out. Rolling Thunder come through as well. Keeping him locked down. He's going to be able to get the pressing attack off. Keep alive a little bit longer. And nice juice out actually onto the Rolling Thunder. Might keep Rajig's alive. Now they're looking for the turnaround here. 2 OG heroes just nestled in the trees. Duel gonna go the way of Mid One here. Mid One, he's got the swashbuckle, but Science out onto me. He needs to kill that quickly. Will do so. Now jumping themselves away. And the Cricks onto Doom. But unfortunately, it looks like this is the end for Mid One anyway. Astrostep will finish him off. And now No-Tail as well. Getting chunked down, but they do get the turn kill. Saxa comes in and brings down Nikwa. Eknart still wants to keep on chasing Saxa here, but Saxa's getting himself back and Thompson's getting himself in. This is a scary hero. Look at that. What Chrysalis on Ember Spirit.
Yeah, he did it in the previous match when he was playing the mid Pango. It's, I mean, it got buffed, this straight up damage from 38 to 45. The crit got reduced, but overall the damage is just better. Let's see. Oh my, actual
Classic
damage.
Thompson things. Just rocking up down under tier 3s, all by himself. Not a single friendly hero in sight. He's cool with it. Doom's out, but Thompson dodges. Has a remnant to get away to. Noob's still chasing though. They really want to bring this guy down, but can they? Seems hard. Yep, and they're going to find one Thompson running into 4 heroes. If they get the Doom off, this could be trouble. They do indeed. Thompson in a bad place right now. Mid One's going to try and come in from behind with the Rolling Thunder. Manages to combo up 2 of them quite nicely, but in comes that Link, holding them together and causing a lot of trouble. Now they've got the double duel off as well. Are they going to get both? No, will not get both, but they certainly get one. Mid One turning around as well. He's got so much shield crash, extra HP here, but will it matter with the roots coming through? The damage there as well. Saxa can't do much from the sidelines. Let's have to say goodbye, but the return in from OG. They're not done with this fight, but maybe they should be. As the fear comes down onto him, they're going to try and find themselves a bear. Samael wants it. They've already claimed Eknart, and they want to get Frost Bear as well, but he's able to see through the trees. The heal comes out as well. Frost's Bear is going to get himself to safety. No-Tail cancelling that TP, realizing that going forward would be a bad move. So OG, they lose 2, but they got something.
Yeah, they lost 2 cores for 2 supports. Not worth it for OG, but overall net worth still increasing. If Swen was there a bit earlier, I think they would just completely destroy that fight. He didn't even have ulti at the moment, almost has full SNY.
God, fear Thompson right now. Double damage, Chrysalis.
Yeah, OG doesn't have any ultis with the high cooldown, so they're just gonna keep fighting all the time, play around the Doom timing.
Look at Thompson here. He's just disrespecting them. He's just gonna kill the guy. He's like, oh, stop farming creeps underneath my tier 3, please. I was like, no. I'm just gonna kill him.
Had the full vision from that observer board placed by No-Tail. So now this tower will go down. There's some extra damage on the tower coming out from Blightstone. Bounty runes spawning. Man, this OG as a team, I know this is not the toughest opponent that they're facing, but still, nothing changed. The way they play, it's still the same.
Yep. And it's answered a lot of questions, actually, for me at least, is that, you know, how much was OG's playstyle about the captains and the coach or top lane? They're actually able to get their kill onto mid one at the very least. Thompson trying to juke him around a little bit here. Fear comes out. He does not want to go back to that remnant at the same time he gets rooted. He could be in a bad position. No-Tail coming in as well, trying to help him out, but there comes that root. But the rest of Unholy aren't here right now. They're coming around the side. They want to silence up the Rubik and try and make something out of this fight. Saxa's going to be the target. Hurls up onto the high ground. Saxa trying to run it around the trees here, but I don't think there's any escape. Saxa's going to drop. Meanwhile, No-Tail and Thompson on the run. No-Tail going to trees himself here. Root is through, and I think This is taking a really long time to kill this guy. I mean, he's got strength power tread, so he is not that easy to kill. But with the Mask of Madness Bear and a nice stroke of faith from Ekanat, they will be able to bring down the OG captain. But meanwhile, in the mid lane, they find the return kill. There's a big one of that. Noob goes down. They get the big response.
Man, has ulti ready and more.
He's coming in. He's looking for Radjix. Radjix is a tanky boy, though, and the Bear fears it back as well. Thompson looking to get into control. Allows Sumail into the fight, but he's still interested in the Bear. He is chasing with Bear. Meanwhile, there's your double doom coming out. Ember Spirit and Pangolin both doomed up, but they should be okay here. Frost is there, trying to look for something here. Rooting up Ember Spirit, but they can't really do anything about this. What do you do? Just 2 heroes doomed, but you don't have any intros.
Doomed heroes, they're running at them.
That's the most OG thing I've ever seen. Imagine that. Like, the fight is 5 versus 5. Your dude's about to go down, but just before he goes down, he gets a double doom off. You're like, all right, great, the fight's ours. No, it's not. They're still running at us.
And every single time, if you watch closely, Saksa is trying to get hands on the Overwhelming Gods. So that's huge amount of damage just from the Fade Bolt and the Overwhelming Gods. Now he got pressed the attack. Can dispel root, some extra healing. Also very good, but yeah. Man, OG is not stopping. Once again, they don't have the best tower damage unless Sven decides to pop his ulti and just...
Yeah.
He's just chasing Bear at the moment.
Okay. Ekanat gets popped. Noob in some trouble here. Maybe the lift is out. The right clicks are in. They've got those chains. They've got the Rolling Thunder as well. Aether Remnant going to buy Thompson. Or buy Noob a little bit of time, and he's able to Aether step himself up onto the high ground. Sorry, Astral step. Oh no! Dractix jumps in, but immediately into the Rolling Thunder. It's going to get himself stunned out and brought down very quickly here. Can't follow up with the dual kill. Saksa, well, in some trouble. But guess who's here? It's No.Tail. And the one who's not here so far is Sumail, but they're still trying to fight this one. But Thompson just going in deep, finding Radjix, finally getting to punish him here. Meanwhile, in comes that Spirit Link. It's just on Thompson right now. Ekanat on the sidelines of the fight, dropping really, really low. Thompson's on the right, 3-man stun. Sumail is here, rips through one, but in comes the fear from the lone druid. He's trying to limp away from this fight right now. Do they have the catch? Do they have the damage? It doesn't look like they do. Maybe, no, they can't connect with the swashbuckle. The Spirit lone druid gets himself away, along with his Spirit Bear as well. But unfortunately, this leaves OG with a lovely looking tower right under their noses.
The thing I like about OG is that they look like they're in a bad position, and all it takes is one snap. They understand that they're the better team. They can take this fight if they play it perfectly, and they do so. Like you see Saksa just trying to run away, maybe get a route where enemy team will just try to focus him. He has weight to dispel it with the stolen press, and then positioning from 2 cores from Pangolier and from the Ember Spirit. Like one is on the top side, one is on the bottom side. They're just
excuse me.
A lot of damage.
He jumped in really deep here, and he's able to just bring down Ekanat. The duel does absolutely no damage. Thompson keeps on chasing. They're going to find Frost as well. Unholy, they're just looking like chickens, and OG are looking like the chefs at KFC, looking to serve up a lovely meal. Radjix getting controlled up on the high ground, but Sumail is on top of him. Hello, sir. I've got a Sanjin Yasha. I've got a Chrysalis. Let me show you. League getting hammered down, and the duel comes in from Saksa as well, just to give himself a little bit of extra damage. Why not?
Ooh, if Saksa only knew, he could have took the 60 damage talent on level 10 and just become a core. Just kidding now.
You do not advocate that.
Craft, but 200 HP is always feels like a better choice. And suddenly this game's just straight up
Holy have on Radjix. He's got 20, but the Pangolier has 10, and now the Rubik has 10 as well. Duel's out, Doom as well, Ember Spirit could be caught out here. They're going to throw in the duel. They're throwing everything they've got onto Ember Spirit here. Can they finish the job? It doesn't look like they can. Ember Spirit survives, and now the cleave coming in from the Sven. He nearly brings down the Doom. Doom will eventually die to No.Tail, and No.Tail now just fighting in from the sidelines. Mid one comes rolling on through. Frost is going to be the target right now. Frost trying to run around, lost in this fight, trying to get back to his team, but he cannot make it. And those are the sirens coming in for poor old Unholy.
Yeah, Sven is just over-farmed at the moment. Like, if they want to focus Ember Spirit, I think he will gladly die there, while Sven is just going to completely rip them apart. And that's full Aghanim Scepter on Sven.
Wow. I'm excited. I'm excited. I haven't seen this in a competitive game yet. But this is a hilarious item. And if you haven't seen it yet, then, well, there you go. Superman. Up onto the high ground. Hello, Noob.
And once you get to level 20, to lower the cooldown with that Stormhammer. Oof, that's a big one.
Yep, that's when it gets crazy. No, up onto the high ground, actually. Thompson doing indeed. They managed to find the Doom, and Doom, well, he turns around with the Infernal Blade, but it's not enough to keep him alive. Rajik's coming in forward, looking for a dual target right now. Maybe they can find Thompson, but Thompson's very fast indeed. He's going to make it down to the low ground, and there is no punishment here for Unholy. It kind of feels like they don't have the catch. They don't have the punishment. They can't just get on top of Thompson and stop him doing exactly what he wants. As we're experiencing right now, Sumail diving into the fight fist first as they on top of Rajix. Rajix being held still, beaten down. Mid-one trying to finish the job. Can they finish him off? Yes, they can. But Thompson does die in response as Frost and Noob come around the side and do manage to sweep Thompson at the very least. And now, well, Mid-one might be a target. Sumail fixing on the back, but might need to come and help out his teammate. And there's the ultimate. There's a dive in. Goodbye, little panda. Fear comes out, but now he just turns around. Hello, Noob. He's right on top of him. Just comes straight into the fight and immediately being beaten in by Sumail as the damage is just too much. GG branches thrown onto the floor. Kind of poetically here from Frost. He's just creating a little trail of these and giving them a bit of a slalom as well. Kind of realizing where they're at right now as in comes the damage. Astral Spirit thrown out from Saxa. Frost controlled up. There's your ring swell out onto him as well. Andrew is getting beaten in. More GG branches for the boys, but unfortunately he gets walked down as well. And
there's the real GG.
There's the real one. There it is. Throw it in the chat. 23 minutes in.